Live. 30, that's a good 40 points move up. This is kind of the line in the sand here for the good old NQ. Oh, shoot. I think that'll work. All right. You said you want the 29,000 pivot touch before going up. I'm thinking we watching the 15 minutes. If we get above 70, dude, it could just be uptown here. See, my pivot is sitting at 29,016, and we kind of bounced off that one. Let me check the 5 minutes. Is the 5 minutes? Yeah, 5 minutes is about the same. Dude, it looks like ES could be traveling up another 20 points. Let me see where ES. We're still not sweeping the previous day low. The ES is got the gap fill in. It just filled in the gap. We're at another key level, which is 47. That's a very big key level for also the ES. If it gets to the ES, it's going to have to get. So, I mean, we could start. I would think that we could start pulling back here. I may even try a little. Just wait. No, I would need it to. It would have to be back below. What is it? 34. Yeah, I tried to be on a little earlier. I had to redo my paperwork for my payout with Lucif. Not Lucif, Buell and Ox. What's up, Java? How's this? Man, that thing barely has anything can come out of that. I feel like I could get 5 points on this push down. I'm going to be patient and wait. Uh, if it is, it's I should be. I'm not sure what the total amount I've spent, Nick. I've always traded pretty cheap overall. I mean, we're definitely green for the year. You're in short. Oh, I can't even understand what that says. Space. Oh, goodness. So, this has definitely been my most consistent trading this year, which I didn't really get really like consistent probably until November, December, October of last year is when I really started like getting super consistent. And that's just from the one thing I changed was the whole risk management thing. That's what it took me to do to you become consistent. I mean, are you full porting that thing? How the hell did you make $4,500 on that thing today? What's up, trolls? How you doing? Pretty good, pretty good. Man, that's crazy. Nice short. Hopefully, once the top of the hour gets here, guys, the market will start moving a little bit. Um, I'm just not sure if the ES is going to get through the. Remember the 47? There's a lot of resistance here on the ES at 47. Oh, excuse me. Too early to start yawning. Meh. So that gives us this week and next week to try to pass that other funded account. That's only because I only do this in the mornings and the evenings for a few hours at a time. I don't usually do it the rest of the day. So it's usually 9 o'clock to 10:30, 11. Then I'm off the rest of the day to doing whatever else. Then I usually come back for an hour or two late in the evening. Probably try to learn as much stuff as you can, you know, and just figure out what works best for your, whatever trading strategy you decide to use. I wouldn't be in a hurry. It usually takes about 3 years to become somewhat consistent for most people. And most of the time, it's not a strategy. I mean, you can sit there and learn strategy after strategy, but if you don't have good risk management, it doesn't really matter which strategy you're using. To me, I think that's what's helped me the most is, and it's funny, you don't hardly ever see nobody talk about risk management on YouTube or online. It's always, oh, try this strategy or try this indicator or that. But so, but risk management has what's helped me the most to stay consistent, especially if you're trading on a budget. All right, here's that line in the sand with this 69. 69. Whoa, we just popped that 29. Shoot. Shoot. 69 holds. If you have a strategy and you're already unprofitable, that's pretty good. I never thought about it like that. The strategy thing that helps a lot of, a lot. I guess a lot of people do knew that. I most days we're just playing price action. I'm kind of like with you on the price action Java. Just level base. Oh, I thought we were going to stay above that 69 level there. You would think that we'd find a little bit of resistance above the 50s here. I mean, this was a lot of consolidation here. Dude, I was I was so tempted to take that at 69 because I didn't I thought it was going to pop on through. And ES is at that 47 level, which was a lot of resistance at 47. You're going about to hit the previous day high at 54 from 2 days ago, and the current previous day high is sitting at 63. Really? Hmm. Man, I think even if I did jump into this, we're going to be running into all this here. So if we did take a trade, it'd definitely be on a scalping based type trade. Scalpity scalp. Yeah, I wasn't sure because I know that 69 is kind of a level for me to if we get above 69 here on a 15-minute candle. And and think about it, man. ES is trying to recover 47. Oh, you were looking for a little scalp at the 50? I don't mind that either. I mean, shoot. Uh, we got 3 minutes to the top of the hour. It may take the top of the hour. I think that's just the buyers and sellers battling when it comes to the wicks. And where it closes, where you see the bodies close. So, like, this is a bullish candle, but you got to think the bulls try to push it up to here, but the sellers brought it back down to here, and this is where they settle the open and close of the candle. So it's kind of like this one. Buyers and sellers are just battling it out. The battle. Yeah, I'm waiting to the top of the hour here. And it's different for each time frame. This is just the 5-minute charts that we're on. Yeah, SDUP had some nice trades call out yesterday while on the grill. Or maybe that was the day before. I don't remember. Oh, it was last night. Okay. May get your 50 little pushback. I guess he could have got you a little scalp out of that, Nick. All right, 25 seconds here to the top of the hour. So most of the time, the top of the hour in our Asia session, usually we get a fairly decent little move. Mm. Nice on your short, S-Dub. We're still just kind of sitting on our hands at the moment. You need to have 57 hold up here, then your short may continue here. What did ES decide to do? ES is still kind of hovering around that 47. What? Are you looking for a short back to 150 Java? Oh, Wes, you're looking for a long? Nice. I'm gonna be a little patient and wait. I'm not sure. I'd like to see ES sweep 54. Or is it 54? Yeah, if it could sweep 54, push up about 5 or 6 more points, then look for a short. Either that or ES just needs to lose 47. Yeah, I think right after I knew we only had that one good move to this morning, Wes. I'm not really sure what happened after I got off the charts. I know we had that one big move up today, and I don't know if it just chopped around. See, this looks like really crappy price action here. So look, we only had this one big move, then it was just straight, just kind of chop, you know. It depends on what you were trying, what the overall goal here is. But, like I said, I'm never a fan of trading around the previous day high. I hate trading around the previous day high. It's always the worst. Super choppy. Looks like the market pretty much was waiting for uh, the Trump speech. Then this right here must have been the earnings numbers here where Google. Yeah, there's a lot of wicks up in there. Now, do you blow your account by multiple trades, or was it all on like, you were in super heavy? Oh goodness. Oh, you're talking about the this morning. Okay. Dude, I know after I finished that funded account, I didn't even want to touch the charts no more just because I didn't want to do something stupid. So, yeah, I had a crappy eval trade on Tuesday that I was really annoyed with. I should have just cut my losses instead of trying to get it back. I thought we would come back down, and we did not. All morning we were going back and forth, and that's the reason why I held it. But for some reason, the one trade I got in, it just went straight up. Yeah, that's always the worst when you put that much work in and you over leverage to lose your accounts. Oh, dude, I make mistakes too, man. The only time I try not to, I stay strict is with fundeds. My evals, I still find myself. That's why I'm always like, please do not copy fund or eval trades. I constantly will say that over and over just because, I don't want nobody to mess up their accounts on my eval trades. That's why in the Asia market, I only trade evals. I never trade my fundeds in the Asia market. Maybe one day we'll feel comfortable trading the fundeds in the Asia market, but we haven't got there yet. Then, also in the Asia market, I'm trading cheap evals at that. I'm trading the $10 and $15 evals through Bulanox. And some of those evals are pricey, man. They're like 60, 70, $80. I don't know. Maybe this 69, 68 holds tonight. What's up, G's? You're selling it all? Oh, goodness. No full porting. Like I said, I'm still just sitting on my hands. I'm gonna wait. Oh man. I'd be a big fan of the short if the ES could sweep the 54s, which it has been kind of missing the previous day and high. I mean, the ES has not swept the previous day low in a minute. Uh, I don't know if I've put in the levels for the ES tonight, but so right now we're at this is a major support level for ES. You can see it. Look at all this right here on below it. So it's going to take a minute to push back down. I'm not saying it can't get down, but there's a lot there. I gotta update those levels and see if they changed. I have to put those. So far, guys, no trade for me yet. We're still just kind of sitting on our hands. Oh goodness. Excuse me. I feel like if I'm jumping in now, I'm just going to be sitting through like some grindy chop, and I don't feel like doing that. Would be really nice if we could get the three. What is that? Hmm. You lost 40 bucks at that first gap push up. There's nothing really to do here, man. We're just kind of sitting here waiting. Right now, we're just kind of chopping sideways since I got on. We haven't really moved anywhere. If I had to pick, it would be wait for the ES to sweep the previous day high. But I mean, that's still pushing up a little bit. Either want it to sweep the 54s or push up to 63s or lose the 47 here. And this is all the ES levels here. I haven't updated them. Usually I got a indicator that I update these. They're automatically put in there. For anybody that's trading the ES. For a minute, I thought maybe. This is very grindy price action. This is usually the worst price action to try to trade. Yeah, it's the 5-minute charts. That 69's been kind of a little wall there. Maybe this is the sell off finally. The now the ES did lose to 47s. Five contract shorts for US dub. Nice. Yeah, I like the move back down. I wouldn't mind seeing us push back down to 17 here. Then through 17, next level is 84, then so on and so on. That 69.70 area has been holding pretty good. Then, like I said, ES did lose the 47s. Go. S dub with the short. Yeah, that 69.70. That's why I wouldn't even go and touch the longs, because We were struggling to push above 70 there. Are you going to get any of these wicks? Uh-oh. It hit your stop loss? Oh, you got a big win though. Oh, nice. Mm. Ooh. That thing just trapping some shorts or what? Nice area to exit. I think that's just that was that little that little wick play. Nick, did you take that wick? I know you like taking trades like that. Man, no drawdown on that one. If you had took that one, none at all. Oh, I figured you would have had a resting order sitting at 57. You're a busy typing. Oh, goodness. Had a baby little wig, little baby wig. Like I said, I'm looking for 17 to be the kind of the next target down. Let me look at my, I haven't even looked at my other charts over here to see what those look like. Uh, let's see. We would have to sell back to 43. Oh, that's ES. I'm like, we did have some resistance in that area. It really There's nothing. If we get through, I mean, there's really nothing down that we could easily go all the way down to 123, 125. What's the 15 wick you looking at? I see the big wick there on top of 10. The 5 minute 21's all the way down at the 12, so I know I just requested $1,000 payout today, SW, with my Bulinox accounts. Then we're about 350 away from another one. So hopefully between the next couple days and next week can hit that one. I like Lucif a lot. They're really good and fast at paying. Most of the time you're paid within like the next day. So I want to say them and my funded futures are two of the fastest at paying. I think take profit trader is also, if you're looking for prop firms that pay pretty quickly. I'm not really sure. I don't ever pay attention to that. I know it can get pretty heavy if you're what do you want to call it? If you're taking a lot of micro trades, if you're just slinging micros nonstop, I think the fees can add up. I know they do on Bulinox. Lucif, I'm not sure. So I don't even really pay attention to it. Like Bulinox, the way their pay works. So it's like I submitted a payout request tonight. They only process their payouts on Friday. And so you should be getting paid next Wednesday. So they pay out on Wednesday. Yeah, see, I usually rotate through my accounts mostly S dub, so that's why I don't pay attention to it. I don't really do too much copy trading no more, so we just rotate. We're trading, I think we got like 11 or 12 accounts to trade, so we just depending on price action, we'll at least get one funded trade. Then if the price action sucks, we won't try another funded trade. Then we'll switch over to evals and then possibly look for eval trade. So I think we took only one Lusa funded, even though I did. It could have been a big trade. It's something I've been trying with the early morning breakouts with the 15 minutes on the so the last 2 days it's been playing 5 or 10 points. I mean, that's like a what 120, 125 on the Let's see. What's crazy, I went to break even too fast because it was hitting a level. So basically, all you're doing is just buying the breakout of the 15-minute candle no matter when it happens. I took 3 points on the ES this morning. So I took it to that 23 because that was the next level up after it broke out of the 15 minutes. And unfortunately, I went to break even, and this wick right here got me right at before the 820 candle, and I never did re-enter. And as you can see, that thing just went straight to the moon. The last 2 days, that has paid at least 5 or 10 points. You know, if you're using 5 micros, let's see. It actually paid twice. This was yesterday's price action. See, we broke out pre-market, went up 10 points, pulled back, went back through, actually did a retest. This is how you're supposed to play this. You just supposed to play the retest like this and then get long once it breaks back out of your 15 minutes and just look for 5 points. And this paid another 10 points. So, and so what happened this morning? Now we had a Manzini trade this morning. He he laid it out for you, but the problem is, oh shit, I was looking away from the trade. It was basically the sweep of the 05. So what it is, you were looking for the sweep of the 05, and it happened on a Trump candle this morning. And so basically you were supposed to wait for the sweep of the 05, then once the first candle prints out the sweep of the 05, get long. But like I said, we missed that one this morning. Nice for everybody that was in the short. Nice on y'all shorts, guys. Nice on the shorts. Hopefully you didn't get busted chasing this candle, because you can see what happened, dude. We done yanked back up 20 points. That's dirty. Chasing candles, man, will get you on the 5 minutes. Don't chase it. Don't chase it. I would have to wait for another 5 minute candle. No, it also would have been like a 50 EMA bounce too, man. If y'all like to play the EMAs, if you're scalping, depending on what you're doing tonight. I mean, if you're holding for long trades, you're just holding. But like I said, most of my Asia trades are just scalping. We're just scalping most nights in the Asia market. Uh-oh, I think my camera's messed up there. Or either that or this seat went down. I think it's that camera. That thing is broken and it's on that. Sorry guys. Give me a minute. I think the camera's just velcroed up there. Velcroed. Dude, that was a dirty wick. Did you get to stay in your trade there, Nick? Since you made $100 off the 210, nice. Yeah, I saw you put 215 in there. I was like, wonder why you're doing the 215, dude. There's a big old wick there at the 210s. Yeah, we kind of had even that level marked out on the 15 minutes too. That 1612 area. Oh, okay. Oh, you did say 210. Okay, for some reason I thought you were saying 215. Oh yeah, I see it now. I guess I was looking at 210. I lost my I lost my chat from TikTok. There it goes. Dun, dun, dun. Let's wait and see what happens here as we push back up through this resistance. I still think it's going to struggle to get back up through there. Might get one more push to the top of this 15-minute candle. And that's at 69. So just kind of wait and see what happens at that level. See you later, S Dub. Thanks for the call out on the short. Sounds good. Have a good night taking the family out. Hmm. Just waiting for this next 5 minute. Yeah, I may jump in for I may attempt a little short here with you and see what happens. I'm just kind of waiting to see what happens with the Rico candles because we're losing the 9 EMA again. So, ah, dude, dang it! I waited. Oh, I hesitated, Nick. All right, let's pull back. The next bounce is not going to come till 84. We should get a bounce at 84. Oh, you were long. Oh, no, no. We were looking 47 under the ES. We're looking for shorts. Which one's better? They're really about the same, Christian, as far as their accounts and how fast they pay out, and with no activation fees. You pay up front with those two. Where like where Luciv, not Luciv, but Beulah Knox, you pay little upfront, but you pay more on the back end. So with Luciv and my funded futures, you just pay upfront. Correct. That's what Luciv and my funded futures. But with Bewley, you got an activation fee. It's just my name, Husk. So the I trade all my accounts are through Beulah Knox, my funded futures, and Luciv. So I've never gotten a payout from my funded futures because I just recently started using them more consistent since about a month or two ago. All my payouts now have come from Beulah Knox and Luciv. But as far as I know, there really hasn't been no issues with either one of those companies paying if you get payout. But I know Luciv and my funded futures probably pay the fastest. As I'm not saying they're the fastest, but they're ones that I know that pays really quick. Especially Luciv, I know they pay quick because that's who I've got my payout. Most time you request a payout, you got your money the next day. Beulah Knox, they process their payouts on Friday, and usually you get your money by next Wednesday. So I requested a payout from Beulah Knox tonight, but it won't get processed till Friday, and I won't receive the money till next Wednesday. Yeah, yeah, Java's using the big accounts. I kind of want to start using big accounts and get away more from the smaller accounts. I'm trying to see if this thing can pull back up into the 14s to 20 and look for a short, but or I may even take a scalp off of 84. Uh, let's see if 84 holds. Or just risk 5 points here. This way, if it doesn't go up, no harm, no foul. All right. I paid 10 points. I'll see if we can get 20 out of it. Off that 84 level. No. You still may get it. I'm not sure. I thought we would make another run off the 84. Maybe we would push back up there and kind of retest these wicks on the bottom side. Yeah, no, nice short call out on that one. Yeah. If we lose the 84, next level should be your 50 here. So maybe we can get an entry here. I'm gonna try the first one here at 200 or 199 and just add. Shit, we might have got missed. Yeah, I may do that one with you instead, Nick. I missed the 99 one. I was trying to grab that 99. Oh, come on. Yeah, we may not get it. Let's see. 75. So maybe if 75 hit, we may get one more push back up here. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of 15-minute candles down there. Yeah, we're going to keep a short, tight leash on this. We're going to try to take if we can get the entry, we're going to try to take it down to the VWAP down there in the current day mid at 54, 57, 60 area. We may not get back above the oh shit, that's a short there. Oh, son of a bee. That's a usually I like taking shorts off of these candles. Maybe. Oh. I don't know. We still may get a bounce off that 007s there, Nick. I'm waiting to see if we sell back below 200. Maybe a push to 18 here. Mhm. Let me push this up here out of the way because I'm going to add in if I have to. Once we got back below that 96, we push back down here. Man, I was trying to get short at 96, and I didn't get short to 98. Holy goodness. I'm about almost 10 points off. Eighteen's kind of my line in the sand too, guys. That's kind of a weird looking candle. All right, here's that 18 level. Let's see, we're what, $40 in the red. You're in long? Okay, nice. Would that be a sold by 5 points? So maybe another sale. Nice. Mhm. 51. Yeah, that 18 held, that 18-16, that's why I wasn't going to get out of my trade until that broke. 84 is probably going to be my next. I want to get it down to 84. We can. Previous day close usually pays about 10 points too. We also have a new 4-hour candle here. No, I don't think I do. I ever use or look at tape. I'm not sure if I know what you mean by that, uh, Java. Uh, all right, we may just get stopped out for the 20 points. That's okay. No, I've never looked at that before. I think I've heard of that. That's kind of like on Bookmap or something like that, right? All right, we will lock in 25 points. You're seeing red. Oh, goodness. Come on, 54. Follow, follow. 32 seconds for a new 5-minute candle here, guys. The king. Shit, this ain't come up here and stop me out. Maybe have to rejoin up in there. They'll give it a few more points. All right. Got stopped out in the runner. I was hoping that 54 would hold. 84 would hold. There was a 5-minute pivot at 60, 62. Hmm. Nice. Came so close. Still like it wants more room to the downside. I just don't feel like jumping in and getting caught in a bunch of drawdown. Hmm. Eh. What time is it? It's already 10 o'clock. Like there's a lot more room to the downside. It's just trying to get in without sitting through a lot of drawdown. I like the entry below 84, but like I said, still kind of struggling to get back below the 84 here. Got 30 seconds left on this candle. Let's see if this thing can wig. Push up. Ah, shit. Yeah, it was hard for me to chase. Nice. Hmm. Dude, that 5 minute candle didn't pull back at all, did it? I thought this candle would at least give me the 84 pullback. I want to say there was a pivot 62. Look at the 15-minute rock and roll here. We'll see what happens with 51 here too. Nice on your target. Man, nice bounce off that 50 level. What's up, Hector? Oh, you got long? Nice. That's pretty wild. That's pretty good, Java. I will wait and see what happens with the next 5 minute candle. I mean, if we can get 10 to 20 points, I'm okay with, but I'm not going to. Don't feel chasing this red candle yet. We're only in this for like 7 points, so cheap trade. If we get stopped out, it's not going to cost us too much. There's still a lot more room to the downside. I know that's really good, man. 7 contracts. It looks like it just doesn't have it in it to push up, guys. If you're looking at the 15 minutes, man, this thing can easily go all the way back down to, I think, what'd you say, 80? We're just in this for 7 points. All right, we got stopped out. I tried to help you out there. Who was in that? Who was looking for the long again? Let's see. Oh, Hector. Ooh, that took us back down to 64. Yeah, the next set along, that's kind of what we were talking about down at the 80 level. We're just gonna wait. Yeah, you've been in that short since the very beginning, Java. Oh my goodness. 7 contracts from the highs. I think so, yeah. Java's been in that trade forever. Current day open is sitting at the '07s here. What about the EMAs? Yeah, no kidding. 'Still got about a minute left in this candle here. $30 left. Yeah, that's kind of the area I'm looking forward to, is to see if we get some kind of reaction down there around the 80s to 90s. There's a quite a bit of 15-minute candles down there. Yeah, this thing's been selling hard, S-Dub. This thing's like no pullbacks at all. I wouldn't mind seeing another push back up to 25 here. There's a 90 hit. I don't know. This thing may want to continue selling all night here, Java. We got 50 seconds for a new candle here. What are you targeting to the upside, Java? Nice. Come on, 25. What are you looking at? The 50 level on your EMAs? Mm, you're looking for a short, Hector? I didn't know if we would at least push back up there to that 9 EMA at 46. Is that what you're targeting, Java? The 46 target? Nice on the 25 short, though. I do like the whole number shorts. Oh, nice. Dude, that's like a nice little 25 pointer right there, Hector. Sweet. That's usually one of Nick's favorite trades, too. Oh, goodness. Second, second test. Yeah, we left a lot on the table tonight, man. We're only, I think, up 160. We're up 160 at the moment, but man, we still left a lot on the table tonight. Dude, the ES is, dude, I bet you the ES is going all the way back down to either the previous day low or those 75030s. Now, I haven't really read the Manzini levels yet. Shoot, we just created a bearish OB right here too. That's 20,014. I don't want to jump in now. I want to see if it pulled back. We just created a big old bearish order block here. I don't know if we get a little retest of that bearish order block here. I don't have it in me to long. I'll let you guys have that one. Y'all just, you have to let me know how they go. I'm not touching the longs. Let's see. I wouldn't mind seeing it pull back and retest maybe like the 100 level here though. I mean, there is a lot down in this area for bounce, so man. Come on, wick back up there in the order block. Yeah, retest the 100. Get a little retest of this order block here. Though we got the previous day low sent down at 28,961. Dude, all the momentum just shows down, but man, I feel like I'm chasing without any kind of pullback. So I'm trying not to just chase here. Oh. You got burnt trying those second trades or second entries. And this thing may not want to pull back. What time is it? Just a slow grind here, guys. Slow grind. Did you go on heavy on that long, Hector? Usually, if I get up $100 or so, we try to just keep it small. What's up, man? How are you doing tonight? Hmm. Let's see. I am watching ES. We're only going to give us a few points, so if I feel like it's going to get through those 100 levels, we will close this. That I'm not sure if SpaceX numbers have come out, or is it Tesla numbers you're talking about? Tesla numbers came out? I know Google had their numbers. I wasn't sure about Tesla. Okay, so it was Tesla's too came out today. Yeah, and yeah, I knew Google's came out today. I wasn't sure who else came out with them. Oh, they all sucked. Oh goodness. They're just lying to everybody about the numbers. I wouldn't be surprised. Everybody's got the manipulations. Mm. What's your final target on your long, Hector? Sweet. Dude, no drawdown on that 93 push. $93. That was a 15-minute wick there at the 93 level, Nick. Hmm. May have to go up there and what's the next retest? This can't continue down. Oh, okay. Bring my ES back up. I lost it. See. Did you get out of your long, Hector? Or are you still holding your long? Yeah, I was trying to get into another short. Um, I may try the 100 level here. And that'd be your 15-minute candle at the bottom of that bearish order block. And you got the 9 EMA sitting up at 09. So we also took this one here at 92 just a minute ago. And that was off a 15-minute candle for the pullback. We're only going to allow this maybe 5 or 10 points if it's not like an instant rejection. You're still holding 63. Nice. This may come back down here. It could just be just cleaning up this imbalance gap here. See, it could have just cleared up, man. Like I said, it may have just cleared up this gap here to move back down. Just don't want to jump in my short too early. Hmm. That thing hit the freaking 93 again. Where's this? Well, I will be. I don't really like the longs for my personal unless we're back above probably the 20s. We're only looking for 5 or 10 points here. 5 or 10 points. Like I said, we're only going to risk about 5 to 7 points on this. Damn it. Did we miss it? I don't know if I like that second push. Second push is always a little bit on the scarier side. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to try it on that second push, Nick. I feel like we just missed it. Well, son of a bee. We missed it. God darn it. Oh well. Ah, we missed it by like 2 points. You. Uh, what it is, there's a bearish order block there that we were trying to get that off of. I didn't want to like smash it in. I just wanted to tack me in and rip back down. Oh, you got in a little early, didn't you, Nick? Where'd you get in at? So, I'm not going to chase it now, man. We missed it. You could at least got 10 or 20 points off. That's all we were looking for, is just 10 or 20 points. When I went looking for like a big runner or anything. If I could have just got like 10 or 20 points. Oh, shoot. See, that order block is sitting right there. Oh yeah, dude, that would have. Oh, I would have been probably had my stop loss above the 9 EMA on the 5 minutes, just right above it or something. I would at least gave it 5 or 10 points off of the 90s. But I'm not sure where your entry was. We did take the 93 trade a while ago. I didn't have it marked on my thing. We took this short here off this because this was a 15-minute candle. Also, if you look at the 15 minutes, let's see. Do I have the 15 minutes on here? Let's put them on here. Uh, we did take this one here. This was on that 15-minute candle a while ago. And see, this is turning into an order block on the 15 minutes, guys. Little inside bar too. I don't know how much longer we have left for that candle to print. I think still has 10 minutes left. Man, my eyes are on fire. Crap, it's already 10 o'clock my time. Lost track of time, guys. Oh. You're long, Nick? Nice. I'm probably just going to hold on to the 200 bucks I have. I don't know if we'll take any more entries. This is still a fairly new eval. So we're up 563. We did pass another eval earlier this week, but these are on the Bewley accounts. Then we'll be back in the morning to continue working on the fundeds. We will probably won't be trading any more elusive accounts this week as far as fundeds go. We'll just mainly focus on that one Bulanox account. We need 350 on it. 350. Be nice if I can pass that before Friday. Dude, where's your long? Where were you getting long at? Ooh, that was a nice 15 OB there. Okay. I'm not taking any more entries tonight. Did you get out of your long, Nick? Change this to 15. 37. See if we bounce off this 37. Then you got 16 on the way back down. Whew. What size account did you go in? 10 micros on, man. Holy goodness. I was supposed to say I like the bounce off that 37 area. There was some support, and there was also a 15-minute order block in that area too, but it's already been hit multiple times. 50K. Nice. Hector got long again. Nice, Hector. Where was your entry at, Nick? Are you still holding your long? Oh, you got in at 38? Oh, nice, Hector. Mhm. Maybe you can at least get 10 points in a runner or something if you DCA'd back to the 50. Ooh, nice. Like I said, guys, I'm not taking any more trades. We're just going to keep the 200 bucks that we made tonight. I still like the shorts all the way down to that previous day low at 961 eventually. You would think that that would be the end target by the end of the night going into the London session. We all should have listened to Java tonight. Java had a massive trade tonight with like 5 or 7 minis, I think. The only things going back up to that 200 hectare is like that order block on the 15-minute chart. Getting back through the 60s. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you in the morning for the New York session. Everyone have a great night. Thank you guys for sharing information and stuff and sharing your trades and stuff. Push it up for Nick. Come on, push. All right, guys. Everyone have a great evening.